your entire application, it goes through the bytecode, and every time it makes a decision, the bytecode does a branch, not equal, or jump, it modifies it. So if you're comparing it less than, it turns it into greater than or equal to. It does it on a one-by-one basis, then it runs your tests, and it does all this for you without you having to intervene. Now this, of course, the sums on the back of an envelope, for even a moderately sized program, this could take weeks. But PyTest has got some really good smarts in it. So first off, the really good news is that coverage is useful for something after all. So it uses coverage to reduce the number of tests that it needs to run against every particular mutant, because if that test doesn't go through that path, then you don't need to run the test there. It also fails as soon as it can, and it doesn't recompile. It mutates the bytecode directly. So things that on the back of an envelope would take about 2 weeks to run, you can get down to about 5 to 10 minutes in PyTest. So it's not something you would run on the developer desktop necessarily, although there are techniques for doing that. So that's all I want to say about that. Please go away and try it. It's really good, and I think it should be more widely adopted, certainly in places where the risk profile is higher. So I've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about mocking. We've talked about test pyramids. We've talked about mutation testing even. So there's a lot of stuff covered here. But I would think, Douglas Adams, again, said it very, very succinctly. Don't panic. All of us are on the journey from Shu to Ri, from novice all the way through to expert. Whatever you're doing now is a good place to start. We can all get better, and we get better by trying new things out and practicing. For practicing, I would like to recommend to you Cyber Dojo. Has anyone here used Cyber Dojo? Not very many. Okay, so if in your company you have a culture of learning,